Taehyung breaks a crazy record. Officially becomes the most influential idol in global fashion. Hello army all around the world. If today you pressed this video, maybe without realizing it, you were looking for something. Not just news. Not only the latest update. Maybe you were searching for a reason to believe again. To believe that beauty still exists. To believe that sincerity is still valued. To believe that in this world that moves far too fast, there is still someone who walks with calm steps, yet is able to shake everything. And today, we will talk about that person. Kim Taehyung. The world of fashion is a harsh world. Cold. Full of standards. Full of unspoken rules. It is not easily impressed. It does not give crowns lightly. And it almost never offers recognition without a truly powerful reason. Yet somehow, Taehyung's name began to appear, not as a compliment, but as the center of conversation. Not once, not twice, but again and again and again, until the world finally had to admit, he didn't just arrive. He changed the direction. Every time Taehyung appears in public, one thing always happens. Time seems to slow down. People stop scrolling. Cameras wait a little longer. Photographers hold their breath. Not because he shouts for attention, but the opposite. Because he never tries too hard to be seen. And ironically, that is exactly what makes every eye turn toward him. Fashion is not only about clothing. Fashion is a language. A language of attitude. Of confidence. Of how someone stands in the world and says, "This is me." And Taehyung speaks that language without saying a single word. When he wears a classic suit, the world falls in love with old elegance again. When he appears casual, simplicity becomes a new luxury. When he mixes unexpected styles, fashion editors rewrite the meaning of bold. He doesn't follow trends. He becomes the reference. No wonder major fashion houses begin adjusting their schedules to his presence. No wonder a single photo of Taehyung creates more impact than million-dollar campaigns. No wonder one appearance from him can revive archives long forgotten. Because when Taehyung wears something, it is not just clothing. It is a story. And this is where the record becomes so meaningful. When data shows that Taehyung's influence crosses countries, ages, and cultures. When engagement numbers, sales, and exposure place him at a peak no other idol has reached. When global media finally agrees, Taehyung is the most influential idol in global fashion. Not temporary, not accidental, but the result of consistency, character, and authenticity. Yet behind all these great achievements, there is a side of Taehyung rarely discussed. A side that doesn't always make headlines. A side that doesn't always go viral. His quietness. He is someone who is comfortable with silence. Who chooses to feel, not just to show. And perhaps, what makes this moment feel even more meaningful is not the spotlight itself, but the quiet path that led him there. Because true influence is rarely built in a single day. It is shaped through unseen mornings, through nights filled with questions, through choices no one else can hear. Taehyung walked that path, step by step, not chasing applause, but searching for truth inside his own heart. And that is why, when people look at him today, They do not only see beauty. They see sincerity. They see time, patience, and courage, woven softly into every expression. The world changes quickly. Trends rise. Trends fade. Names appear and disappear again. But there are rare moments that remain untouched by time. Moments that feel gentle, warm, and quietly eternal. Taehyung's presence is one of those moments. Not because he tries to be unforgettable, but because he never tries to be anyone else. And in a generation that often feels pressured to become louder, faster, and brighter than everyone else, his calm feels like comfort. His silence feels like understanding. His authenticity feels like home. Maybe that is why so many hearts around the world continue to walk beside him, even from far away, because his story is no longer only his own. It has become a small light for anyone who is still searching for their place in this world. So this record, this recognition, this moment in fashion history is not the end of a journey. It is only another quiet beginning, another page in a story that is still being written with sincerity, with growth, and with dreams that continue to unfold, one gentle step at a time. And somewhere in the future, when people look back at this era, they may not only remember the numbers, the headlines, or the titles. They will remember a feeling, the feeling of warmth in the middle of noise, the feeling of calm in the middle of speed, the feeling that someone far away was silently saying, "It's okay to be yourself." And that feeling will last far longer than any record ever could. So ARMY, wherever you are right now, under bright morning light or quiet midnight skies, take a slow breath, rest your heart for a moment, and remember that journeys like his are also reminders for all of us that growth takes time, that gentleness is not weakness, and that staying true to who you are will always lead you exactly where you are meant to be, because Taehyung's story is still continuing, softly, beautifully, and endlessly, just like the love that follows him across every corner of the world.